My sister-in-law Madison stood in my kitchen, holding my newborn like she owned him. Her voice, coated in manipulative simper, oozed fake compassion as she said, "Maybe it's fate he stays with me." My grip tightened on the recording app, catching every word. Just weeks ago, she was our savior. Now she's trying to erase me. Cornered animals are dangerous, and I'm done being cornered. I remember when Madison first offered to be our surrogate. She placed her hand on mine during a quiet brunch, her voice lined with syrupy resolve. "You too deserve a miracle," she whispered, her manipulative simper hidden beneath warm tones. I believed her, especially as my recording app blinked silently beside my coffee mug. Back then, she was my hero. Now I wonder if she had planned this all along, using love as a mask. The day she moved into our guest room, Madison brought a box labeled Nursery Dreams. Inside were tiny onesies, lullabies on vinyl, and a printed quote, "Family means forever." I smiled, touched, until I caught a flicker of her manipulative simper when she unpacked the baby monitor herself. Liam joked it was her nesting instinct. But that recording app, tucked in the shelf, caught her hum that sounded more like a claim than comfort. Madison started rearranging the nursery without asking, changing the paint, replacing the mobile, labeling drawers mommy's things. I froze when I saw her handwriting. "I just want to help," she said, her manipulative simper curling at the corners. Liam brushed it off, saying she was just excited. But when I played back the recording that night, I caught her whisper, "My baby, my rules." My chest clenched. This wasn't help, it was invasion. And yet, no one else seemed alarmed. Was I the only one seeing what she really was? Madison began referring to my son as our little guy during her prenatal appointments, never your baby. Even the nurse looked confused once. "Hormones," Madison laughed, tossing her hair with that same manipulative simper. But it wasn't hormones, it was calculation. I caught her deleting a voicemail from the hospital confirming I was the legal mother. The recording app saved the sound of her lie. "No need to bother her, I'll handle it." My stomach twisted. If she could erase my voice once, what else could she silence? 3 days after I brought my son home, Madison showed up unannounced, with a lawyer. "Just ensuring his welfare," she said, her manipulative simper stretched thin across her face. Liam looked stunned, stammering about misunderstandings. I hit record discreetly. She claimed I was emotionally unfit, citing postpartum fog and marital instability. The CPS officer glanced at Liam, whose career had already been smeared by Madison's quiet campaign. This wasn't concern, it was conquest. I clutched my phone tighter. I had proof now. But would anyone believe me before it was too late? The courtroom was dead silent as I played the recording, Madison's voice dripping with her usual manipulative simper. "If she breaks down, I'll keep him." She won't fight back. Liam sat beside me, pale but steady. His name had been dragged through mud, but now he was witnessing our truth unravel. Madison lunged for the phone, screaming it was fake, but the judge's glare stopped her. My hands shook, not with fear, but with fury and clarity. She hadn't just tried to steal my child, she'd tried to erase my life. But she underestimated one thing. I was recording everything.